What makes you think that you're in a pit, you're having so much fun, you're just like, you know what, I need to pull somebody's hair. Snatch.
Snatch.
Okay.
I love Cypher. Wig snatched.
Hootie hoo!
The Woo Girls are back. Woo. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode with Not Your Average Fangirls. I am Carolina, and let me tell you that GOT7 comeback is soon. It's coming, and I'm excited.
Just when we thought we were done with Carolina talking about GOT7, they had to have a comeback.
Never.
Listen, they knew.
Oh my god. Hello everyone, it's Terica and I see BTS in 11 days.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Yes. This is Cynthia and I'm sick, but I see BTS in 11 days.
Woo!
It's your girl Kat. I also see BTS in 11 days, and I would also like to say that NCT Dream is a superior unit. Okay.
Wow, you right. Facts only.
Ooh, you right? You sure about that?
We are definitely sure about that.
100% positive. I don't know. I mean, like, you know, they cool.
Listen,
but
don't
like,
come for the dreamies, Cynthia.
Right? Don't come for the dreamies right now. What you doing?
Not right now. Not right now.
I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. Their music's not my cup of tea every time, but it's cool. It's cool. How dare you talk about my children? They're doing good, okay? Like, they're doing good. They're talented. I'm just saying that for me, it's a no-go. That's it. Literally,
Wow.
Dream has had the most comebacks, okay? Dream has
Exiled
had the most
from the
comebacks.
island.
Right? We're kicking her off. We're kicking her off the island.
Yep, she's off the podcast. Like, that's it. Bye.
We're now a trio, thank you.
Okay, shall we continue on? Let's move on until what happened this week in the K-pop world, because everything is a happening. I'm gonna let Kat take this because it's about Show Me the Money.
Woo! Oh, it has officially come to the point where Show Me the Money 777 is like releasing stuff about, you know, contestants and everything. And just a few days ago, the producer cipher was released. So if you don't know, the producer cipher happens every season where they obviously have each set of producers do a cipher. So Geary Boy and Swings, and then Palo Alto and Code Kunst and things like that. They were all there and they all did their ciphers and they were just really great. But Changmo and The Quiet proved themselves, because Changmo's rapping was just fucking beautiful and The Quiet is so unique and I love his rap style. But I think my favorite producing team is going to be Palo Alto and Code Kunst. I'm just saying, they sounded really great. I'm going to stop talking about Show Me the Money now, but that's just my quick little rant about it. Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
It's going to be a great time.
She was talking about it, and then my dumbass thought that there was a producer named Cypher on the show. And I'm like, wow, I've never heard of this dude. And then as she's talking, I'm like, oh, like Cypher.
But
like
also, I know
the
Terica,
songs.
you're really a big fan of Geary Boy, and his verse was really great. And he really proved himself. I'm really excited for the season, not only because of the producers, but because of the contestants involved. And it's kind of a new, like, setup, the way they're going to do, like, eliminations and stuff, and the way they're going to, like...
So it's like they've revamped the shows for the
so essentially the last seasons, like, what happens is teams will pick, like... a rapper will come up and they'll like do a verse, and then like a producer team will like want them, and then if 3 of them choose, then the rapper is going to get to choose which one they go for. This season, what they're going to do is they're going to have bids, so they're going to spend like metaphorical money on the rapper that they want.
Ooh,
So,
that's cool.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting.
But like, where do they get the metaphorical? Where do they get like the fake money from? So
it's Bitcoin.
From their Monopoly game.
Bitcoin.
So essentially,
Oh my God. Do they have like an amount they can't go over? Because like, if I really want someone, I'm gonna be like $1 billion.
yeah, it'll be something like that. So essentially, with Show Me the, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Show Me the Money, but its premise is that people in the audience and fans at home will vote, and then it'll build up money for the rapper. So if you ever watch Show Me the Money performances, if you ever saw like the wand like increasing as the like performance goes on, it's like pretty much like the rapper's getting votes.
Oh, so that's why it's called Show Me the Money.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why at the end of like the season, the winner gets like prize money and stuff like that. So
lit.
Wow.
Well, hey, that sounds nice.
yeah, it's exciting.
Right?
I love Show Me the Money, so yeah, I'm excited.
Well, moving on to other exciting news. They're doing Michael Jackson tribute songs. I guess they're coming out with like an album for that. What?
Yeah.
Jason Derulo.
And with that,
That's your exclusive listen to the future tribute song.
January, February, March, April, May, June. Jason Derulo.
I'm
But-
sorry, I can't.
basically, Jason Derulo, NCT 127, and Lay will be making a song together as for the Michael Jackson tribute, which that's pretty freaking cool.
And
first
random.
of all, and
Yeah,
really random of a
Incredibly
collaboration.
random, actually.
Like, I mean, I see NCT and Lay. Okay, cool. But Jason Derulo thrown in there, I'm just like, now how is this gonna work? But they'll make it work somehow.
I
It's
know,
just that
Haechan-
Jason Derulo in the background, I'm just like, what the hell?
You know, Haechan is living his best life, okay? My boy Dunhyuk
Oh.
is out here so excited.
Oh, God.
He loves Michael Jackson.
He's gonna start doing the Jason Derulo thing. He's gonna be like, I like that. And he's gonna be like, hey, Chen, Derulo.
I hope not. Haechan Derulo. When I saw Jason Derulo, I was just like, but out of all the people, like, that's so, like, because all I can think about is that picture of him, and he's all sweaty and his body's all like, do you know what picture I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
I
Yeah.
do.
And like
I
his
get your
body's all
reference.
contorted.
He looks
and
like
I
a
was
broken
oh.
rattlesnake. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't do it. Like, Jason Derulo just reminds me of my freshman orientation summer camp, and I just I can't.
Wow. Jason Derulo reminds Terica of camp. Bad time.
But actually, some other NCT news. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but Lucas is like super popular now. Like, he was already popular before, but they're like putting him on hella variety shows. So they're calling him like the new variety king. And
Yeah.
after
And
his,
for good reasons. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, that boy is funny. I don't understand how God said, let me make this boy handsome, really
Talented,
cool,
and funny.
talented,
And
everything
tall.
all in one little packet. I'm
The
just like,
fuck?
excuse me, that's too much power in one
much.
single lonely
Human.
man, okay? Like, what?
and he's only 19. Let's let that sink in. He's only 19 years old. He hasn't
Oh,
even
that's wild.
fully descended
Well.
into manhood yet.
He hasn't fully evolved into his final evolution.
He hasn't. Okay, right now he's still a Charmeleon. He gonna evolve into a goddamn Charizard.
Fun fact: Charmeleon was my first Pokemon card out of my very first pack.
Love it.
Ooh.
Mine
Well,
was
look
a
at
Squirtle.
that. Yes, moving on from Jason Derulo to Sorry About Our Words.
Oh god.
Whoa!
Bitch really out here doing the most.
Trying to get this contract, yo. Sign me.
But yeah, no, the Sorry About Our Words happened, and that just obviously BTS won like the big
Yes,
award.
my babies did that.
Hey.
Which, are we surprised? No.
No.
But
No, we're not. They actually
Every
based
time-
the whole show around them, so we're not surprised.
exactly.
Every time that they win, I don't want to get too comfortable, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you're right.
It's just funny. I'm still shook that the whole, literally, the whole award show said, what is your schedule like, BTS? And they were like, we are off this day. And they're like, all right, screw everybody else. We're changing the award date to this day.
What a coincidence! The awards are gonna be this day. Like, they couldn't even
That's
get out
so
of it.
funny. I can't believe you're off on what did he say? September 1st. That's crazy. At what time exactly? 7:45 is when the award show starts. That's crazy.
Wow, amazing! You guys have to be there.
Like, it was made for you to be there.
It's like a
It's
perfect
crazy though,
fit.
because a couple of years ago, they wouldn't even get like Showtime or anything, or like they were only there if someone
Showtime.
canceled. And
Yeah.
now look at this.
You right
Glow
about
up.
that. But yeah, no, there were a bunch of awards given out.
You know who else won? The Stray Kids. Sorry.
Yes.
But yeah, so I found this interview that I guess he did, or he was speaking to a fan or something, and he said that they just showed up to the award ceremony, but they thought that they were just performing.
Yeah.
And that then they like picked them to go on stage, so they had no idea that they were winning like a rookie award. And I'm just like, they were probably so shook and so
He
cute.
was.
And even in the
He was so
even
nervous.
in the when he was giving his speech,
Yeah.
you could tell like he was so nervous. I'm just like, this is so cute.
I think the thing for me that I feel like Stray Kids is gonna be the rookie, just continuously win the Rookie of the Year awards this entire award season.
Probably.
Oh, for sure. I think it's a done deal. But I think, like, especially with Chan, because he's been a trainee for so long, like, he even trained with, like, Bam Bam and Yugyeom and stuff. Mm-hmm. So because he's been a trainee for so long, and because he, like, composes and produces majority of Stray Kids music, I think it was kind of, like, overwhelming for him that he's like, oh, people actually like our music that, like, I make? That's crazy. So
You make great music. Sorry.
he does. Oh, does Cynthia have a bias there?
No, not yet.
Ooh,
officially.
finally. Do you?
No, not yet. I'm just dabbling. We'll see.
okay.
Cast your votes, kids.
Cast your vote.
Who will be Cynthia's Stray Kids bias? Also, UNB got an award. Yeah.
They did.
Yes, they did. Oh my god, that made me so happy. Like
Same.
seeing Field Dog, he posted on Instagram after, and seeing him post that and like just be acting like a little fool with his little award. I was just like, yes, this is the content I want and need. This is what the world needs. Oh, it just made me so happy.
Sam.
And Chungha won that same award too,
Yeah.
which I thought was really interesting. That like these like artists from survival shows are like getting all this recognition when people are just like, oh, like they're put together and they're just, it's all based on just like their variety of skills and all that, and like not real talent. They just popularity.
They survive with their talent. Okay.
Right? Proving people wrong.
Exactly how you put it. But congratulations to all of the groups that won some Soribada awards. Award ceremony is coming. It's coming soon.
I know.
End of year awards, and that's gonna be a war. So
It's going to be interesting.
all the Twitter craziness. I can't wait.
Yeah, once like nominees for like the big award shows come out, maybe we can like do a special on who we think's going to win what. Ooh.
Can we dress up like we're going to the Oscars?
Yes.
I mean, no one will know.
You dress
But
up.
Nobody will see
we
it.
will know.
Though. We'll know.
we will know.
We'll definitely know that I'm wearing my best and finest pajamas.
Amazing.
But with Stray Kids winning, we also have to talk about the fact that JYP has taken over SM's spot from number 1. So they went from being the number 3 company at the beginning of the year to now being the number 1 company. So woo, JYP!
Yes.
What do you have to say, Carolina, as the official representative of JYP?
JYP trash.
Hi, as the official representative of JYP Trash, I just want to say I am so proud. Thank you for all the support and love from everybody. JYP appreciates it. And we're just happy that we're moving up in the world. And, I mean, they say that JYP is the crackheads of the top 3, but look at us now. Okay.
Look at us now. Organic smoothies for everyone. Yay!
Organic food.
But I mean, I just think about like JYP currently, like the acts and the artists that they have, like Stray Kids for one, GOT7 twice, and freaking who else is in JYP? Jimin. Day6, yeah, like so
There comes
all
Cynthia
these
screaming.
artists that are like pushing them to the top, like they just have so much leverage, and it's only up from here because, like I said, they have rookie groups and they have that new JYP rookie girl group that's coming out.
Yes.
And so
honestly, I'm super excited. I've always liked JYP. As you obviously have, if you've heard a couple of their podcasts, yes, I am declared JYP trash. But I've always liked the company itself and the way that they try to, help their artists and treat their artists. And even now with like the new building, with
Yeah.
everything that it's in there, like not only that, but let's mention too, like yes, JYP overtook like SM and YG, but when it comes to like album sales, like SM is still number one.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like you cannot fight the power that is EXO when it comes to that. But I think what this was talking about is just like market wise and whatnot. The JYP beat everybody else because their market rose like 48% or something like that from last year, which that's incredible. Shout
Yeah.
out to GOT7 for being super global kings, and shout out to Twice for having the amazing streaming, like having Korea at the palm of their hands. Okay, like that's incredible. So, yay JYP! I'm really happy about it. Woo! Congrats.
Speaking of too, this new girl group, I wonder if they're gonna do like the opposite concept of Twice.
I hope
Like where
so.
Twice is really poppy. Are we gonna
I
get like
hope
some
so.
dark or some like
Girl crush type
yeah.
thing. Well, because when you think about when you look at the opposite and opposing, like every JYP group, like you have, like boy group, the
2
boy
p.m.
group now,
and 2
like
a.m.
yeah. So you like have
Yeah.
like 2 p.m., 2 a.m., and then you have like GOT7 now, which is obviously like kind of like I don't know how to explain GOT7, but they're not like super hard. Like they have a very like kind of soft element about them, whereas Stray
Yeah.
Kids is a super like hard, like
Yeah.
rock driven, super like EDM-y type of group. And then now you have Twice, who's obviously like a cute group. I hope he does something along the lines of having the girls as like a girl crush group or something, maybe a little bit more like he did with Miss A and Wonder Girls. Wonder Girls
Yeah.
were kind of
Yeah.
like cute and like sexy, and then Miss A was sexy in like the girl crush way. So
Yeah.
I hope he does.
I'm pretty sure
something
though,
along
yeah,
those
just to
lines.
have that like that competition
Yeah.
with like Blackpink and G Idol
For
and
sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, cause that's like what's in right
What's
now.
in,
So
yeah. But like the cute concept is never gonna go away. Twice is always
heck
gonna-
no.
You're right. Well, you know who else is another great JYP group? Day 6.
Yeah.
who?
Didn't they announce the tour information finally?
Yes!
The came through.
Yes.
The information finally got released. The prices. Why does that sound so
Prices?
weird to me?
Prices.
Prices.
Yeah, the prices of the tickets. You're
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
The prices of the tickets were released. And I had a small dilemma about whether to do high touch or foil op. I would just like to formally announce that I am going to try for foil op. Thank you.
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah, and
Good
by me, I
choice.
mean me and like Terica helping me and Brittany and everyone else I can get. So if you did not know, go to Subk's Twitter and Instagram, and also Day 6 tweeted about it. Yeah.
Honestly, I hope that I can make it because I'm here for it.
I'll be there in spirit.
You right. I told Terica after seeing Ace, I would be done, but here I am already planning on trying to go to Day 6. Like,
Are we
what
ever
is this?
actually done? We're never. We say that so much. We're like, after this one, I'm not going to any shows. 2 days later, somebody releases something. I'm going to this show.
Seriously.
We're not done, because you know who hasn't announced it yet? Haechan.
Or winner.
I've made a list though. I've made a
Or
list, and if they're not
Ace.
on the list, that I won't be going. Like that's just I gotta.
Oh, did you guys watch Pentagon's Japanese version of Shine?
Yes.
So good. Yuto, though.
So cute. I
Yes,
freaking love it.
Japanese
Okay,
king.
so I love the editing of it though.
Same.
Like how it was made, just like the little video things that popped up. Like it was great. Just editing wise, I was just like, I'm amazed. I need to watch it like 50 times.
You
to
know
catch
what it
every single
reminds me
detail.
of? It kind of reminded me. Well, I mean, I guess I could say, like, it reminded me of like animes, like the editing in animes were something like where they like show you the description of like a feeling or something, and like the character's eyes like get big, and the editing reminded
Yes.
me of that.
It was so cute. I loved it.
I loved it. It was super cute.
Okay, but
I like-
Kino
Oh my
in
God.
that suit. Oh
Okay,
my
but
God.
Yuto getting his shine in his mother language, yes.
Getting
Oh
his
my
shine
God,
and shine.
yes. Right? His shine and shine.
Truly.
But oh, he looked like he was having the best time of his life. He looked so confident. It was so great
He was
seeing him sing
thriving.
in Japanese.
He was.
And okay, and even in the part when they were just like, oh, like it's Kino and Jino, and they're like, I love you, like Saranghae or whatever, and it's like, I shiteru, and I'm like, oh my God, all of my anime feels.
Oh
Like
my
that's
god.
that's how it started. It
It's
was great.
great.
Yeah, no, I freaking loved it. I'm here for it, and I know that they're having a comeback soon.
With
Yes.
Octagon.
Quadrilateral!
Quadrilateral.
Whatever the correct term is, they are not complete.
Here is my breakdown with Pentagon. So a couple of weeks ago, I know I sounded like an idiot when I was talking about the 10 sides thing with the Pentagon, but I was trying to make it like fit Pentagon because 5 sides and then the points and blah blah blah, and that's 10. So everyone's just like talking about the comeback and how they're going to be missing 2 members, and so it's only going to be 8 members, and they're just like, oh no, this is Pentagon, not Octagon. But technically, if we go through the theory of Pentagon being 5, but then you multiply it to get 10 members, you would have to call it like a quadrilateral, or if you want to call it square like Carolina does or whatever. Square points. Because you take the 4 points and you multiply them by 2 to get the 8 members. Thank you for coming to my Terror Talk.
Here's the thing with the Pentagon comeback. I think they should have just waited. This is why. Wait till things die down with Edon. It's not going to stay this way forever. You can wait a little bit. And also wait long enough to where Yanen's health is okay enough for him to be in the comeback.
They probably just didn't want to push it back because this is probably something that's been set and like they didn't expect all these things to happen, and then they probably like, well, we just want to keep the ball rolling and just kind of keep it going for fans so they won't, like, if we go completely mute or if we push back, that's going to add more like theories to like, wait, why are they pushing back the comeback? Are they revamping things, or like they're going to lose a member? Like, what's happening? Because that's already been talks. Like, people are saying that like Edon's leaving.
This is my thing. I feel like it was the complete opposite. I feel like Cube pushed a comeback to try to keep everybody's mind off of it. This is why I say this. Because what was the point of coming back now? If Yanen, he's been sick for a little bit now. Obviously, whatever health thing he has is something that's serious. So if we, universes, we can understand that. Be like, oh, we want to push back Pentagon's comeback for Yanen's health. And we would know that it was because of Yanen. I was like, okay, so his health is bad. I feel like Cube is pushing a comeback right now to try to get, quote unquote, get everybody's mind off of what's happening. Like, let's let them focus on the music and not have them worry about anything else. But I think this just brought more focus to the fact that two members, are missing, that
it's
aren't
like
there.
making it more obvious that they're
It
not
also
there.
could be a popularity thing, because right now Pentagon is like, they're hot, they're moving, like everyone's just like Pentagon, Pentagon, Pentagon. So maybe they're thinking that like, we don't know how long this is going to take, or how long, we don't want to push it back too late, and then all of a sudden the fire dies down and now we have to rebuild that stamina all over again.
That's what I think it is. I think that it's that because they are getting so much popularity with Shine, because remember when Shine got so popular, they extended their promotions. I think because of that, I think that's why the comeback is happening.
Yep.
And then you will have a little bit of that, like trying to get their minds off of it. But I think it's mostly because of the popularity aspect. Because, again, it's like how, for example, with Somi, like she won #1 and then she went away. She lost her popularity because she was MIA.
Yeah.
So I think that Cube doesn't want that to happen with Pentagon. So they're pushing for a comeback, so then they can still be talked about. Because then they'll be like, oh, these are the boys that did Shine.
Exactly.
Let me listen to their new song. That's the driving force.
Yeah. That whole out of sight, out of mind thing where it's like a group goes away for a minute and then like another group is stepping up and now everyone's all about this group and now you have to work 10 times harder to be like, no, but remember us. So I think they're just trying to keep the ball rolling and just, I don't know, build their popularity. So then maybe by this time next year they'll be on tour with all 10 members.
Where is Edon though? Where's Kiana at?
Chilling at the crib.
Yeah, they're probably
Honestly,
just chilling at the crib.
They really don't care. Cube's probably the one that's like, you guys got to be in hiding, and they're like, lit, okay.
Okay.
Basically.
Cool. Couple bonding.
right?
Let's go on a retreat.
Let's go on a couples retreat. Bye.
Yeah, because Hannah's no longer performing at the kids thing or whatever it is.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. But
That's also just like
I'm not gonna get into it because it's such a
we
ridiculous thing.
already discussed this, okay? Like, but it's still annoying. Which brings us to our fuckery of the week with one company out here, a repeat offender, coming up with some shady policies and things
As always.
about tickets. Like, if you're gonna say one thing, do one thing, but don't come behind and do another of whatever you write in your agreement to policies and whatever the heck is thing that's called.
I have something to say about that. So in their policies, what they're saying in their little replies is not corresponding to what their policies state. But when I spoke to someone on the phone from that company, they said, "Oh, well, it'll be released soon." And I said, "Oh, so you're just gonna edit your policies and then post it? Okay, that's cool." But in their defense, in their policy, it does state that they can edit their policies at any time. That's how you know that they're shady. That they knew from the beginning of October 2017, that's when the last time that was edited, that they would do some shady shit.
I just think they didn't think everything through. Like, I feel like they were trying so hard to, like, combat this whole scalper situation, which they still haven't. So it's kind of like...
Yeah.
But
I think they were trying to go for a good... Like, I know that they had good intentions, but when they realized that, oh, it didn't go as it should have, that they should try to edit what they're gonna do about it.
Which I'm sure they will, because I mean, we know this company and we know that you're not going to get information about your specific show until like the day before, like the night before. So
basically, it's like you'll be in line and then they'll be like, "Hey, doors open in 2 minutes, but let me just tell you that the venue changed."
The venue changed. You have to go down the street. Sorry. They'll change it, and like they know they're having complaints, and they know they've had some just like contradictions in like what they've said. Like the whole I know some people were having another problem where they bought like multiple tickets, and like one transaction has one like confirmation number, and they pick the winners based on a confirmation number. So now these people are like, okay, so do we all get to go? And they're like, nah, you just gotta like draw straws, just like kind of duke it out. So if you have 4 tickets, you gotta see which one's the real fan. Y'all have to like do
it's
like an endurance
Hunger Games
test
up in
and
this
like,
beach.
yeah,
It was gonna destroy friendships over
exactly,
a sound check.
which sucks because this one girl like went back and found a tweet where they're like, no, this isn't gonna be a problem. It's like the winners are chosen by ticket, not by transaction, and that's the opposite of what really happened. So they're gonna change it, and like I said, it's gonna be last minute. But and is it 500 people per stop or 500 people overall got chosen?
500 per stop.
Per stop, yeah. So
yeah, see, that's a lot right there anyway. So this might be their grand plan to kind of like weed people out and be like...
Right, and be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with 500 people. How about we just kick out 400, and then the 100 that will be here, that's enough.
That's it.
Can't wait for the new Stampede this year. Yay!
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Honestly, I'm glad that we got seats because... Ooh, Pit. Ooh,
girl, I'm ready for Pit.
Yeah, excited. I was like, girl, what are you talking about? Me and Terica, we going in.
I was like, I'm ready.
Nah, I said after last year in Newark, I was like, I'm good.
I love Pit. Like, I love Pit. I'll always love Pit.
Well, yeah, me too, but not with some crazies out there, okay?
And that's the thing. I think we had totally different experiences because for us, the process getting into line to get to Pit was like, oh my God. But the actual Pit, like,
yeah, the Pit was fine. It was fine.
See, mine was different. The line to get into Pit, like to get into the venue and whatever, that was completely fine.
Because they let you line up before.
Pit, there were weave pieces like falling, girl. It was insane.
Oh no, completely opposite to us. But that's only because they didn't let you camp out the night before, which our venue is saying that again this year. But it's okay because we have day 2. And last year, by day 2, they had already stopped that nonsense. So
yeah, like while we were at the show, they issued a statement saying, nah, y'all can camp out now. Like,
They gave up.
saw
They were
that
just like, just do
picture.
whatever you want at this point.
Yeah, like,
so,
I really wish
you
we
know-
had like a video of the situation because it was just like that.
Crazy.
And people like falling and getting trampled. And, like,
Me, I fell.
hit the floor. Let the
basically. So shout out to the girl where my cell phone landed on the back of your head. You saved me some monies because I had just upgraded my phone and I was gonna have to pay out of pocket to get a new one.
Ooh.
It's comeback time.
Yes. Oh, the new music. Bring it on.
So
Ay,
many
ay,
comebacks.
ay.
There's comebacks from our Produce 101 babies. There are comebacks from our SM babies. There's comebacks from my K-hip hop people. It's a great week.
Seriously, we're all scrambling to listen to everything and enjoy it all and absorb all the content. It's great.
I guess we should start. Let's start with Longu.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay.
Yay.
A ballad king.
Yes.
Okay.
Friday and Night. I love the song so much. His voice is so like sweet and it matches him so well. And just the song just matches him perfectly. It's like it's the perfect song to transition from summer to fall, I feel like. It's like one of those songs. Like it's one of those ballads where you just like, oh, summer was great, but now I want to go like get cuffed and fall in love in August.
That's ironic because the song is about
Not
trying to forget somebody.
Yeah, trying to forget someone, but it made it made me
it's like you're
feel
missing
like
them.
falling in love.
You're like, Lee, I'm over you. But your head is just like, nah, you ain't, honey. Nah, you ain't. And you're like, you right.
He was such a cute little barista baby in the video. He was so cute. Oh my God.
Can I get paid every time
Right?
I don't the concept? Like, because you want to be cute in the fall and be like, I'm a barista, look at me making my cute little coffee, but really you're just covered in pumpkin spice. Like that's my life right now.
If Terica could get $3 every time she talks about the
She'd be a
barista
millionaire.
life, she'll be a millionaire.
I would, and it'll be fine because half of it will just go back to the artist anyway.
You right?
So you aren't really losing money by paying
The
me
truth.
for this. I could just
Oh
be
my
like a
God.
consultant, so I can make your videos more realistic.
No, but my favorite part of the song, it's like he included like a violin or something in the background, and I thought that would like it blended so well with his voice, and I was just living through that violin. I was just like, yes, violin, you do your thing, and then it's like, yes, Lungu, with your voice mixing together. I was
voice
like,
is
wow,
just so
amazing
sweet.
production.
It's so soothing.
It is. Like, he is meant to make, like, ballad songs like that. Like, that's his niche. Like, that's his thing. His voice is so pure and, like, so pretty that, like, ballad songs, that's where, yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
I'm telling you, no, he's like a ballad king. Like, that's it.
So good.
A deep king, a ballad king, everything. Like, in the music video, super, super adorable.
It is really cute.
And he looks super cute.
And sad.
And sad, yeah.
I know, yeah, right? You feel the sadness, but at the same time, it's like
That's the
his voice,
aesthetic, okay?
He's
sad,
a sad
but
barista.
cute.
That's truly your life, Derek.
You're right. Wow.
Okay.
Life imitates art and vice versa.
Terica, what did you say yesterday? That it reminded you of a different video for something.
Oh, the
Yes. Okay.
IU
So one of
video?
my favorite songs is "Friday" by IU, and like if you haven't seen the music video, it's basically her just being super excited because she has Friday night plans with this guy that she's been checking out, and like she's excited. But there's another guy too in the video, if I'm not mistaken, that like I feel like likes her, and so he's sitting back in the background like, wow, look at her living her best life, dating someone not me. And I feel like this was just like his side of the story. Like Lungu was the boy. And he was all excited because he saw that she was excited about Friday. He's like, wow, she must know that I'm about to ask her out. And like, that wasn't the case, bruh. Like, she was going out with another dude. And so this was just his side of the story. Like, wow, I watch you every day from your apartment. And like, now I'm really sad because I
Like
thought I
a
was
true
over
stalker.
you. A true stalker.
Seriously.
So I know that his song has nothing to do with IU's version. I just thought that they fit really well. It was just one of those things like, you know, that happened in the early 2000s where like a rapper would come out with a song and it's like, okay, but the girl version, the girl reply, and it's basically like her side of the story.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this is what's happening. Like,
This
he's all
is the
heartbroken.
K-pop version of
This
it
is
all.
the K-pop version.
Y'all,
Yes.
my dreamies are back.
Oh my God. the superior NCT
My
unit.
dreamies
Yes,
are back.
let's go.
Chew, wake up.
Oh my God.
Okay.
that
Oh,
song.
okay. No, Kat. Now that you mentioned that, now that you mentioned chewing gum, let me talk about how. So their newest comeback is "We Go Up,"
We go up.
and let me just say that they have a lyric that says like the suits are gonna
Yes.
shoot up now, and I was like, "B, what you telling me? Y'all grown up and all stuff now?" I was
I
like, yes, I see
love.
how it is.
One of the things I love about the song is that they incorporated their old song titles in the lyrics for the new song. Because I think that's literally what they're saying is that, like, we're not, like, little kids anymore. Like, we're not the little kids that were in chewing gum. And I think, obviously, they've been progressing to this point where they're trying to be seen as young adults and, like, young men. And I'm all here for it. Like, it was just so, it's such a good song because it just shows, like, so many different sides of NCT now. With Mark graduating, I feel like they're bringing forward more of other members, like, talents and things. So they had Jisung, who, like, he usually doesn't get a lot of lines in Dream songs, but he was one of the, like, main rappers. Him, Jamin, and Jeno, I think, are the ones that are going to step up the most as far as, like, the role that Mark is going to obviously leave behind. So I'm really excited. And then the lyrics were just so good. And then Mark was even singing, and Mark, like, had vocal parts in it, and I was just like, yes. I'm pretty sure it's literally like a song telling people, like, a song for their fans saying, like, we're changing from little kids into men. So, like, and it's so sad to me because I know Dream isn't going to be Dream forever, but I would love if SM just carried the ones that are in Dream right now into another unit and just kind of progress them from there.
Yeah, maybe they'll be Nightmare this time and they'll have dark concepts.
Yeah, and they're just so good together. Like, the chemistry between Dream just works. And this is why I say they're the best unit in NCT, is because if you look at 127, if you look at NCTU, the lineup is consistently changing because they're not quite sure, like, who goes with what concept. But with Dream, it's just they're consistent with the members, except for obviously when Jamin was injured. But they're consistent with the members because they just go well together.
Yeah, but even then when he was injured, it's not like they added someone.
Exactly.
He was just hurt.
It was just, Jamin just wasn't a part of it. But the chemistry between them and, like, the way that they all flow and everything between the members of Dream just works. It genuinely works. And I think out of all the NCT units, they're the ones that work the best together. And that's why I say they're the supreme versions of NCT.
The superior unit. But yeah, I agree. I think that maybe they won't be called NCT Dream, obviously, because maybe the Dream is going to be for the younger NCT members, you know?
That's what I'm telling y'all. That's what I said. They'll be Nightmare, and then they'll have, like, a darker concept, and they'll be like, we're grown men now, and now they're just
NCT woke.
Ooh, Nightmare. Yes. We're here for it.
Here for it. Hire me.
No,
SM.
I'm excited for NCT woke. Okay, thank you.
NCT woke.
It's after Nightmare.
We need the NCT bad bitches unit.
But the song's really good, and I really like somebody compared it to kind of like somebody made like an alternate universe, and it was like, oh, Mark is graduating and going to college, but the rest are still in high school, and they're like took this road trip, and it's kind of like their friendship and things, and I'm just like, stop it. Don't make me emo. I mean, it's not like Mark is leaving forever, you know, but
he's gonna still be right around the corner.
Literally.
Hey, he can finally rest for a comeback.
Girl, he ain't resting. They just gonna throw him in another unit.
SM is like, Mark, go do this.
They're gonna throw him in the China unit.
Bro, I've joked about this so much that it's actually gonna happen. They're gonna be like, okay, guys, time to announce the China unit. Okay, Kun, Lucas, Renjun, Chano, Win-Win, I guess. You know what, Mark? He's gonna be like, what?
What? Excuse me? They're like, yeah, you didn't know? At first we weren't going to, but then it was a joke. So now we decided, you know, yeah, we're just gonna do it for fun. Speaking of, though, I heard one of our friends was talking about it because, you know, she's all about Chinese units and things and members. And she heard that that some of the current members aren't going to be a part of the new China line. It's going to be like all of the new trainees plus maybe one or two of the current members. Ooh. Yeah. Like it's not going to be all based around them.
That's interesting too. Yeah, I mean, but I can see it though. Maybe they'll put just the new Chinese members of SM rookies or whatever, and then like maybe one or two of the ones that are right now to bring that popularity and
Exactly.
whatnot. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying this now. If they do China unit and they don't capitalize on Lucas, they're fucking stupid. They're
Oh, I'm pretty sure he'll be in
oh
it.
yeah,
Stupid.
I
Yeah.
think Lucas will be in that China unit.
They'll probably do like Lucas and Kun just because.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Kun is like they want Kun.
Cocoon!
Okay, if it's okay with y'all, we're gonna dive into some K hip hop and R&B for a little bit.
Let's
That's
go.
cool.
So a few mentions for K hip hop and R&B. There's a female singer I like. Her name is Libada, and she just came out with a new song called Night Dream, which is really great. If you guys don't know about her, she has a super like indie soul voice, which I liked a lot. The song is basically about like being in love with somebody that's bad for you. It's visually represented in her music video as well, and her verses are super mellow, but it like has a cool change up in the chorus. So I think that's something, if you guys are interested in KRMB, you should listen to her. She's really great. The same with another comeback. His name is Oven. He just had a song that came out called 20, featuring another K-hip hop artist named Sean. This is not the first collaboration they've done. They've done a few together, and their voices just mesh really well, and it's like a super funky like end of summer song, and I really enjoyed it. It's basically about like this guy chasing after this girl like for a long time, and her not wanting him, and now that he's like becoming someone, he's like, you sure you don't want me anymore? You sure you don't want me still? And then Ugly Duck from AOMG had a song come out with a female artist called Chloe DeVita, and it's called Sugar. And I don't know if any of you guys have any of y'all listened to the song.
Yes, it reminded me of P. Diddy.
Yes,
And
it reminded me of
It did, it sounded like a P. Diddy
late
and Mace song.
90s. Yes, it reminded me of late 90s, early 2000s, like K-pop and like hip hop. Like, you know, like the Ja Rule and like the Big Pun like style.
What's my mother effing name?
It reminded me of that. Yes, it literally had the feel of I'm Real. Like that's the thing it
damn.
reminded me of. And the visuals in the video transcends that as well. It's such a good song.
It's a fun song. And like, isn't her verses or whatever she sings on the chorus, it's all in English.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool because like usually it's like a mix, but like her entire, like every time she sang, like she was singing in English, and of course like Ugly Duck was singing in Korean, but it was cool. I liked it.
I think it's a great song, and I have a sneaky suspicion that Chloe DeVita is gonna have a lot of things she's doing a lot of things with AOMG. So I'm really excited to see if maybe she becomes a member of AOMG. That would be really lit. And I don't know, Ugly Duck's a great rapper. I love his flow and I love his style. So
So you know who's been in his feels lately? PH1.
Why he's so angry?
why he's so mad at the groupies? Are you a groupie?
Okay, I will say though, compared to his last song that we talked about, this is way better. I like Cupid better than Groupie, but I thought Groupie was like, yeah, it was still a good song, but I preferred Cupid. But yeah, compared to like his last song, I forgot the name of it. I like this way better, and it's PH1 again. Most of his stuff I really really enjoy, and I really like it was more like soft R&B type thing.
Yeah.
At least for Cupid and stuff. Yeah, and I mean again
Yeah.
I prefer R&B over hip hop, so I really really enjoyed that. I'm just like, yes, PH1, but who hurt you?
Yeah.
Poor Harry. He was all in his emotions.
I know. I was
I know.
like, poor baby. He was like, do you like me? You keep asking about my friends. And I'm like, damn, bro, I'm sorry. Who did this to you?
Aww.
Drop a
But
pin.
who
I
asked her
will
about
handle
her
Who was
this.
a groupie indeed? Damn.
Be like, yeah, this is my friend, but the shorty over there, the girl you brought with you, what's her name? Can I get her number? We can trade
Right.
off.
But it's a great song. Both
It
of
is
them.
great.
Love
Both
them.
songs are great, yeah.
I love his music. Always and forever.
I've told y'all
XOXO
before.
Harry.
I love how he raps, like his monotone ass
I know,
rap
right?
styling. I love it.
Just like, okay, I'm trying to feel you out, and he's just like, but
Bet.
In the realm of higher family, since PH1 is in higher music, Woody Go Child came out with a new song called Cotton Candy. And let me tell you, a bitch was shook.
Okay, hi. Yes, I am here for Woody came out here and said he's a whole sub, and I said, wow, I love Subway.
Wow.
Carolina said, "Can I get a foot long of that? Thank you."
Actually, no. Well, he's a tiny person, so wouldn't he just be like the 6-inch?
He'd be the 6-inch.
But you could put as many toppings on it you wanted to make it, full.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
You'll still be full. You'll get your money's
So it'll
worth.
still be good. Nah, man. He came out and said with his whole chest that he wanted to be spanked.
You
I
can
said,
spank
you right.
me. I said,
all right.
I said, what?
I said, okay.
But it's crazy because him and BTS had to come back on the same day. And they both are super, like, African music driven. Like, the background music.
The music videos? Yes.
And the music videos. And the dance
the colors
is literally
and
the same.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm shook.
Both songs are bops. The music videos are great and lit. And just let them both live in their African vibes, okay? Just let them.
I'm living for both situations.
Yeah,
right
Terica's about it.
A Woody stan.
Terica, tell me how good he looked in the video, though, because, girl, I was
choked.
stressed.
Okay, look. And these
Stressed.
pictures came out, and I said, who this be? And Kat's like, you know who this be. And I said, oh, bet. But, I mean, it took me a minute to even know what his name was. Like, I was saying his name wrong my entire life. And by my entire life, I mean, like, the 2 months that I've known about him.
Yeah, I was
So
You're right.
I was like, wow, fake stan, but I'm here. I'm here for you.
But yes, Cotton Candy, it's featuring Hwasa from Mamamoo. And it's basically like him talking to like an older girl where he's like, I want to take a bite out of you. Like, don't disappear like cotton candy. And I'm like, yes, king. Okay. And I'm just
I
like,
give you permission.
I'm here for it.
It all makes sense why he dyed his hair that cotton candy color.
Yes.
We should have seen it coming.
We should have.
But I really want to talk about Juhan's mixtape because let me tell you. Okay, so the single off of it is Red Carpet, and honestly, the music video showing his damn duality. Like, Juhan has such duality. Like, in one of the scenes, looking cute as a button, and all of a sudden it just changes. It's like dark, and you got like candles, and then boom, he's out here like forehead showing, like in a suit, and I'm just like, listen, hold on, you can't play with my emotions like this, being all cute and cuddly, and then all of a sudden you switch, and it's just like you gonna kill me or something, which I'm okay with. But oh my god, the song is a complete bop. The whole mixtape is so good, and all I want to say is that the editing for the music video with the graphics of it, and when they did that 360 view in that music video, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. The editing person in me was living for it all. Yes.
It was great. And not only just a 360 view, but every time they did the 360, like, he was in a different outfit. And I was just like,
yes, I was
this
just
is
like,
so
listen.
good.
All I could think about was the person editing these. I was editing the video. I was like, bless your soul. I know that you slaved over that video for those 3 seconds. I know it. I felt it. Like,
I felt it.
Juhan is such a good rapper. I love his flow. I have to look up lyrics, but from one of the lyrics that I read from one of the songs, I forgot which one, it was kind of like, oh, don't bash me for being an idol. Like, we live better. Like, don't bash idols. We live better than you do most of the time, or something like that. And I was just like, come at them. Yes, tell them how it is, honey. Why is he so good? It's so good.
It did really well on the charts too. Didn't I don't know. iTunes has like 8 billion different charts, but I know on one of them it was at number 1.
Yeah, I don't know which one because I was listening to it on Spotify, but Juhan out here showing his duality. The song is called Red Carpet. Go listen to it. It's amazing. It's so good. Showing different sides of him, and we are all here for it.
2 collaborations to talk about now as well. Loco and Baekhyun, first of all, their song Young, I watched the MV and then I looked up the lyric translations and I was like completely shook. And then I watched the MV again after I had read the lyrics and I was like, damn, the lyrics and the visuals and the rhythmic elements go so well together. Like, this was just a perfectly calculated piece of like music art, like artwork. Like, this song, wow. So basically the song is about not conforming to like standard norms and like the pressure that people put on you. So it's just like being yourself and breaking away from what people want you to be and things like that. And there's a verse, Loco's verse specifically, where he's like, you need to rid yourself of decisions based on what others think of what you want. So like he's saying like, don't make decisions based on what others want you to be. Make decisions based on what you want to be. And then he was like, if you saw me on TV 6 years ago, you know that I started from zero. And I was like, king, like, yes.
But you are always number one in my heart.
You right.
But it was cute because right after that he was just like, and now you see me and you're like XOXOXO.
Yeah, like hugs and kisses. Yeah, it was
yes.
so cute. And then there's the pre-chorus is really great. And then the bridge, when their voices come together, so like Loco like sings like or raps a sentence and then like Baekhyun's voice is in the background, I was just like, I was like, yes. I was like, this is
so
everything I wanted it to be. It's so good. It's
like, I
so
knew it was going to be good, but it sounded a lot different than what I thought. Because from the clips leading up to when they dropped the song in the music video, like, there were some clips where they were both like, Loco was just like, oh, I've never done a song like this before. And Baekhyun's like, yeah, and I've never worked with like a male rapper, like, outside of like my group, outside of EXO. So I was just like, wow, this is going to be great. And I had no clue what it was going to be like, but now, like, I just feel like this needs to happen again. Like, I just need a whole album of just like Baekhyun and Loco. Like, it was the most random thing to me because I was just like, wait, what? Like, what? But now I'm just like, this works. So whoever decided to put that together,
it works. They
work
so
team.
well together. They were so good together.
Job.
I agree. Like with Terika, when I was listening, when it like first got announced or whatever, I definitely thought that it would be a completely different sound. I thought that it would be like a ballad type thing.
Yes.
And like, you know, with like a slow rap and whatever. But then when I was watching the music video and listening, I'm just like, wait a second, like this is way darker. And then, you know, reading the lyrics and all that stuff, I was just like, all right, like, yes. And especially that scene when Loco's throwing paint on the floor and the people are just
and they're just walking in a circle.
I thought that was so clever because it's just like they're just walking no matter what, you know, like just doing the same mundane thing
over and over.
And they're trying to spice it up by throwing the paint or something. And I was just like, ooh.
Literally one of the opening lyrics is Baekhyun saying like how boring is life where you draw the same picture over and over again. And so I was like, damn. And then there's the scene obviously with like the people with the sketchbooks like drawing the circles over and over and over again. And I was just like, oh, this is brilliant. I was like, wow, like this is such a good song. And for me, it couldn't come at a more important time in my life, like in my crisis time where I'm like, what do I want to do with my life? And now they just release a song like this and I'm like, wow, okay, bet.
Seriously, these collaborations that SM is doing, like, I mean, this is just the beginning because I know that they announced that there's like 3 million more coming. So am I ready? Probably not. But am I going to listen and hope, like, be there for it all?
Yes.
Hell yes.
And obviously with the popularity of Baekhyun and the popularity of Loco, they're charting #1, like, on everything. So
amazing.
Yes. And then it's great because it's, like, such a good song, like, message-wise, too.
Yeah, because they easily could have done, like you said, the whole ballad with the slow rap, talking about, like, some relationship situation. But, like, I'm glad that they took it a different direction.
For sure.
Yeah, same.
And I hope
like
this
that too.
becomes a situation like Loco's song with Hwasa, that it got so popular that they did it on music shows, because I would love to see like this stage, like a stage with Loco and Baekhyun together.
How amazing would that be?
I would love if that happened. Ravi, you may know him from Vix, and Yosub from Highlight also did a collaboration called Adorable. So cute. It's such a cute song. It's so cute, but so sexy at the same time. Tell me how Ravi hit you with the baby girl literally like 5 seconds into the song. Like, not even, he was just like, baby girl, and I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Her life flashed before her eyes.
The pre-chorus is super good because it's like a mixture of Yusub and Ravi's like voices, and Ravi's kind of like singing, and I'm like, ooh, okay, King, come through. And basically it's like him talking about like this girl and how adorable she is, and like all her little actions are super adorable. And I'm like, listen, if a man wrote a song like this about me, like, it'd be game over. And then he was talking, there's, oh god, the lyrics in the bridge where he's like, oh, we're going to like a special destination, we're going to our paradise. And then he said something like, there's no time to rest, all my senses are on edge. And I'm like, oh my god. I was like, why do you do this? I was like, why do you do this? I was like, why are you like this? I was like, you.
But it's Ravi, like it's what you expect.
Exactly, like why is he like this? I don't understand.
He lives to make you feel like this, Kat. That's the reason.
He stresses me out. He stresses me the fuck
I can vouch for this.
That's how he knows that he did a good job. If you're stressed out, he's like, yeah, I did that.
Like, yeah, give himself a pat in the back and everything. He's
I don't understand how he could write a song and it be like such a cute song. Like, she's so adorable. Like, her mannerisms are so cute to me. But then he's like, and she got all my senses tingling. She got me on edge. And I'm like, what? How? Like, the duality. Truly.
The life of a starlight.
This is what we
Moving on to our stand corner of the week, y'all. We got Dreamcatcher in the house. Hey,
girls.
We've talked about them before, but now we officially need to make a stand corner for these girls because they deserve it.
Yes.
If you don't know who they are, it's a 7-member group under Happy Face Entertainment.
Yeah.
And they used to be, most of the girls on there used to be a group called Minx, which debuted, I don't remember when, but they were kind of just like cutesy and generic girl group. And honestly, I'm glad that things didn't work out and Dreamcatcher was born, because now we got some rock queens. I got my emo queens, and I'm here for it all.
Yes,
and
baby, you and I.
Okay, like if you were ever a Warped Tour baby or an
this
emo
is
kid,
the group
or
for you.
Any rock related that was your thing, well, let me tell you something. You go to Apple Music or your Spotify, YouTube is free. Like, go and look up Dreamcatcher and just see these girls wild out. It's amazing.
And not only that, their music's super great, but their choreography is unbelievable.
Oh my god, I was literally about to say that. Like just the little movements they do that go so well with their music. Oh, it's so good.
And they do it. They use like props for their dances. I love the handkerchief thing. I'm just like, oh my god, throw it all in, do all the crazy stuff. I'm here for it. And you're headbanging, but at the same time, you're just like.
And they're so great, sweet, and so cute. And it made it just so much easier to stand them because they're just the sweetest little humans in the world.
Adorable.
They're so nice.
That like to rock.
They
truly.
So it's like they get compared a lot to like Baby Metal and things like that, which honestly they're like a lesser version because they don't do metal, but their music is very rock.
I love Baby Metal. Sorry,
same.
Yeah. Yeah, so Baby Metal's great. So
stand Baby Metal.
So getting that comparison, that must feel like super good to them, especially because they debuted in 2017, so fairly recent. And they were already doing all these stuff, like, you know, they were just at Haechan and they did like a fan meet in LA. And it turned out super, super well. And their response at Haechan was incredible.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
So,
being there for their selfie music video, like the amount of people that were standing on chairs and trying to like get into that video, like I just had to step back because I was just like, I'm just going to watch from afar because it was great though. Like they're amazing.
Dreamcatcher. I'm here for it all. I can't wait for their next comeback, and I can't wait to see them live again. These girls are incredibly talented.
So
like,
And I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of them or seen them just from like the choreography, the part with the
yeah.
whole magic stick thing, or was like, oh my god, how? Why?
Okay, listen. Even seeing that at KCON,
Still don't
I am
know.
still confused. I don't know where the stick come from. Where is it come from? Like, what type of magic is that? Like, where does she hide
The
it?
magic
How
of
does
music.
It's in
like,
her
how
hand. It's
does-
like a little button I think she pushes. Because you can see the way she's like clutching something and walks up, but she makes it part of the choreo so you don't notice that she's holding something. Because it looks like she's just doing some type of hand situation.
Yep.
Yeah, girl. And every time I get shook, I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
they magical. This is the witches. There it is.
My auntie was the
Throw her in the lake.
She showed me how to do it before we killed her.
Okay, let's do songs of the week before we keep going.
Okay, I'll start. So my song of the week, honestly, is not K-pop, but it is J-pop.
No.
right.
Is it? Is it? No. Carolina.
Yes, Terica. It's a song called Pom Pom Pom, and I forgot the name of the girl, but literally I could not stop listening to
Because
this
it gets
dang
stuck in
song.
your head and
It's
it
like
festers.
pom, pom, da, 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 like I was just like, what the heck is going on?
I can't figure out how to do the stupid dance, and I know it's super easy, but like the way she switches it, like I can't do it, and I'm just like,
like
is this your first time like hearing the song?
back in the day. I think I heard this song because the video was so weird.
Yeah.
So it's pom pom pom, kiari pamu pamu. But I remember back in the day, I watched this video because it was so odd. But then, whatever, forgot about it. But that stupid Twitter meme that they were just like, but Stan Twitter, do you know this song?
Yep.
They posted the video.
Yep.
And I watched it, and ever since then, now mind you, this literally was like Saturday. I've been listening to this song every day, multiple times, okay?
my God.
Like, it's to that level.
It gets stuck
At
in
work-
your head. Like, it's
Yes.
just, I'm like, why
Forever.
did someone bring this?
It's the
It's
Japanese
like-
version of Scooby Doo Bop Bop.
But
my
that's
God.
my song for the week, everybody. Go listen to it and just thank me later.
And hate her later. My song of the week is from Newest W, Deja Vu. I don't know why. It came on my shuffle when I was at work and I was opening the store, and then I've just been listening to it nonstop since then. I love the song. I saw it live at KCON. It was amazing. I went back and watched the music video. I sing it in the shower. It's just been my everything for a week now. So check it out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go next. I'm not sorry. It's Seesaw by BTS.
Of course.
I've only been listening to BTS songs up until on repeat. I mean, up until the shows. So 11 more days.
My song of the week is a song by a K-hip hop group called PLT. If you are a BTS fan and if you are a PLT fan, you will know that a member of PLT, his name is June, was the vocal in Namjoon's solo song on the album. So,
Yes.
yeah, PLT's Blind is the song I've been listening to. It's a super great song. PLT is a really great group, so if you guys want cool R&B
Damn, I
music
thought that
to
was
listen to-
Jungkook in the background.
No. So if you guys want to, yeah, he's done songs with BTS before, and he's done backing vocals and stuff for them before. So, yeah.
Speaking
PLT.
of other groups with BTS, when I'm in my Stray Kids research at the time, I found out that what's his name? Minho? What's his
Minho,
kid's
yeah,
name?
he was a backup dancer for BTS.
He was a backup dancer for
Yeah.
Begin, which is if you know me, that was my favorite solo performance.
Yeah.
Besides
Zapatea,
Mama.
zapatea.
Yeah, I was just like, what? And I was just like, wow, talent.
Stay tuned to find out who my bias is.
It's going to be Chan, everybody.
Ooh, what-
Everyone, it's going to be Chan.
Oh, okay. Wow.
This is the first time this is the first group me and Terica ever had the same bias for.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's freaking me out a little because we're usually 1 and 2. Usually her bias is my 2 and vice versa. But we're going through it together on this one.
Yeah.
We're both dying. It's
Y'all
nice,
got
though.
snatched by JJP's son.
Well, I double
yeah.
bias in Stray Kids with
does.
She triple
Minho.
biased.
with Minho and Hyunjin more than anyone, but I do love Changmin too. You're right.
They are the epitome of her type, though. Like when I saw them, I was like, "That's your bias, isn't it?" And she looked at me like, "Yeah." And then I looked at another one. I was like, "Is that your other bias?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I knew it." They look exactly like the type of guy that she would go for.
The ones that look like assholes,
but are
Yeah,
soft on the inside.
but are hella soft. It's a starburst.
Sorry. Anyway, so that concludes this week's episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, I have one more ending note. It's ridiculous that Gaon did not make it into iZone, the final group from Produce 48. Okay, thank you. Anyways, okay, yes, whether you're, living life, going to sleep in a car, Cynthia, or at home, remember to always
Fangirl!